Hi guys, so it's the first of the month, so I'm going to do a real-time plan with me. I usually keep these for my patrons so that I do, like for the first week I've started doing an evening real-time plan with me, or maybe in the daytime, depends. But last last month I forgot to put them as unlisted for a couple of the videos, so if some of you have seen them that aren't Patreons, you're welcome. But also that's why they've now disappeared. Yes, so I thought I'd do maybe the first of every month, or one day of first of every month, or one day of that first week I'll upload one of these videos, but the rest will be on my Patreon page, because it's that's the benefits for one of the benefits for one of the tiers on my patrons. So yeah, it's because it's the first of the month, I'm going to try and set up. If you're noticing this sort of hot mess situation, all will become clear in a few videos time. So let's get on into it. So first we'll go to, I love the beginning of a month. Everything's so fresh and clean. Got nothing in there at the minute. I was going to fill this in this evening, but the day I've had, I was just, I'll put it in tomorrow's video, because I haven't got the energy to do it tonight. But I've made myself a progress board and put it up on my wall, and I've got post-its all over it to help me plan and brainstorm, and then I can use these weekly sort of sets to be able to organise it more, like, I want to say in stone, like actually set dates to have things completed by. So I'll do that tomorrow. My productivity level tracker. So what did I do today? This morning I saw my dad and we went to McDonald's and had breakfast, and we took the boys, then we took them to the park. So I got myself some fresh air, and I spent some quality time with Tristan and Ridley. And then what did we do? I came back, I had a rest because I was feeling really not great. I did have a shower today, which I don't always put in here whether or not I've had a shower, but if it took a lot of effort, and I knew it was going to take a lot of effort, and I did it anyway, then I sort of put it in as a well done. Because sometimes if I'm in pain and I have a shower, getting out of the shower, the cold really, it just really hurts, and it sort of sets me up for not a very good rest of the day when I'm in a lot of pain. So I have to sort of pick the right time of the day and work around it. But it's, anyway, today it was hard work, so I'm going to give myself that one. Then I'm going to say I did admin, because what I did was I named all my like electronic stuff, like my ring light and my 2 different cameras, all my different chargers. I gave them all a name, and all the leads as well, so that I know which plug connects to which lead, which connects to which electronic. And Lee thought it was a bit ridiculous that I was naming them, but you know, writing down video camera 1 isn't nearly as short as Pip, so it's easier to fit on a label. So I've got a Pip and I've got a Gordon. So I've labelled everything, so now I know that the Gordon wire goes to the Gordon camera, but I also know it goes to the Pip camera because I've got a Pip label on there. This is probably sounding absolutely mental, but it makes sense to me. Then after I did that, I was social again, because we went round to Lynn and Paul's for a barbecue, which was lovely. It's been a really hot day today, which is lovely, but it does sort of play havoc with my fibro. So I did enjoy it though. That's probably why I found it so difficult this morning to have a shower. And then we came home, and then I spent the evening doing the dreaded, the boys have got the creepy crawlies in their hair, the nits. So I've spent the evening going through them, and I know it's just part of having kids, but it's such a pain. But one of Tristan's friends, she's lovely, she's a really, really lovely little girl, but she was absolutely riddled with them, and I didn't know what to do. I thought, well, shall I speak to her mum? But I've sort of, I don't really know her mum that well, but from what I've heard, it's not easy to communicate with her. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is I made the executive decision to go through her hair as well, because it really needed doing. And I thought maybe her mum just hasn't had the time, or she's been a bit busy, or I don't know. But yeah, if she has them, then the boys are going to keep catching them, and also it's not nice for her to have them either. So it was suggested that I just sort of don't let the boys play with her until it's sorted. But I felt like it's not her fault, and I don't want to isolate her from her friends because of that. It's because she can't help it. So I've sorted it now, and it's all fine. But I mean, it's not the best of jobs, is it? But I have no idea what to put that as. Maybe crossing parental boundaries, I don't know. Well, I'll just say, I'll put a heart for Tristan. I haven't done Ridley's because he's staying at his nan's tonight, so because I'm going to try and work tomorrow. And I can't do that when he's trying to pull everything off my desk and pull all my pens out and stuff. So I feel like there was more I did today. I feel like I have been productive, but yeah, it's not that full, but it's fine. Everything tracker. I did have a nap today. I had the weirdest dreams. I dreamt that
what's his face? The guy from Anchorman. Ron Burgundy. I dreamt that he did like a front flip on a horse and then it went riding off, and then I sort of ended up sat in the seat and it was going really fast and it was really freaky, and then we ended up running around like a roller coaster thing, and it was just really, really odd.
So yeah, I had a nap. Oh, I'm going to say restart contraceptive, because that could affect some of this. I've been in a pretty good mood today. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do in these bars. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. It's late now and I'm tired. Mood, energy. I've had quite high energy today. It's been nice. Sleep. I slept quite well. Ridley slept well, so I slept well. My pain's been pretty high today. It's been like really having to work through it, and conversations have been very hard to maintain with people because I'm having to try to concentrate through the pain, and I try my best not to show it because it's, you know, it's distracting. So stress, I haven't felt too bad stress wise. I'm going to go down here with it, which has like not happened for a while. The last week's been like, my stress levels have been like either borderline, okay, worry about it, or slightly above. So it's nice to have a less stressful day. And I felt like I was productive, so I'm going to go up here. Habit building and timekeeping. Hypnosis. I did drink my water. I've just bought myself one of those water bottles with the times on them. So you've got to drink this amount by, or this amount by 9, and then that much more by 10, and then that, and it sort of goes down in the slots. And I found that really helpful with keeping on track of how much I need to drink. I will do my skincare when I get upstairs. I haven't done any art today, but I have been doing a lot because I've got some I've got my first drawing prompt video coming up. I filmed that last night, so that one will be coming up once I've edited it, so that's probably going to be on my list of things to do tomorrow. I did message one of my patrons about the pen pal stuff and the video chats. I am doing my planning, and I did spend time with Tristan and Ridley, and I did need a nap / rest. Hours. How much time have I spent with the kids today? About 5 hours with the kids. What am I doing? The kids is blank bar. This is why I love this pen. So 5 hours with the kids, so that you can see how that looks. So I've got my 5 hours spending with the kids, my 2 hours doing resting, and then at least an hour of work. So for feelings, how I've been feeling today. This morning I was feeling very anxious because Ridley had so much energy this morning. And I just didn't know what to do with him. And I was thinking, I've got no energy and I don't know how I'm going to chase him around and how I'm going to keep him occupied. But luckily, my lovely dad, took us out, so that was nice. Since moving my office to the living room, it's been like easier to film. I mean, I've got 4 videos waiting to be edited that I've actually filmed, and I've done that all in like the last week, I think, and I've never been able to do that much before. But because I'm able to do it in the evenings when the kids have gone to bed, and then sort of when Ridley's having a nap, or I sort of fit it in here and there and everywhere, so I'm being able to actually get more stuff out. So I'm really pleased that I'm getting, because I can work more on my Patreon page, I can send more YouTube videos and stuff. So I'm pleased with that. I'm really pleased with that. And then at the line of day, I'm going to put knit comb, because I don't want to have to say I went through the kids' hair with the knit comb. These were all like really sort of short, just so I've got a quick flash of the day. Knit comb and filming. What have I eaten today? So for breakfast I had a McMuffin. I didn't have any lunch, I was naughty. And then for dinner we had barbecue. Advice for tomorrow. Okay, quite a few people asked me about this because I didn't mention it in my plan with me. I used to do improvements here, so the things I need to improve, but I was finding that it was all just mostly like drink more water and eat more food, because that's the main thing I needed to improve on. So I wasn't finding it overly helpful, but the theory of it, the idea of it works. You have something that you need to get better at each day, and then if it keeps reoccurring, you need to focus on it. Obviously, I really need to focus on eating and drinking more water, but I want to have a more varied sort of advice for myself, more varied advice for what could I do better tomorrow. So I'm going to base it more on today, what I could have done. It's difficult to sort of explain the difference, but I feel like there's a difference between what you must improve on, you have to do this better, and here's a little bit of advice that might help you tomorrow. It just feels more positive and more helpful, and I think I can come up with some better piece of advice than just eat. So what would my advice be for tomorrow? I think go with the flow, because sometimes I feel like I'm sort of trying to push all the pieces into the right place, and I think I over plan what time. It's not like I even plan, it's like there's a lot going on in my head. What could go wrong, what could be doing better, what should I do next, should I do this next, which gives me the best advantage, I'm not sure which way to plan this, and it's going like that all the time in my head. And then because I've got that sort of running in the background, I'm forgetting the more practical side of things because I'm too much in my head, because I'm trying to organise every teeny tiny detail of my life. And it's just, it gets a bit ridiculous. It's not, obviously not the best way to do it. So I think going with the flow a little bit more would be better, because I'll be more in the moment rather than being in the future and trying to plan ahead. I'll be more in the moment and trying to enjoy myself and just taking things as it comes. So tomorrow I'm going to try and go with the flow a bit more. Successes. Planning. And the admin stuff. And just work stuff in general has gone well today. Okay, I'm not going to show you what I'm writing in this relationship spread, because it doesn't just involve me, it involves Lee as well, and that's, you know, it's his privacy, and I don't want to invade that by putting it all over the internet. So that's just going to be for us. So I'm going to take this away and then come back. Okay, now that I've filled that out, I'm onto my gratitude page, and the very first one's going to be my dad. And my mum, because I rang her to ask her if she'd try and de-knit my hair just in case I have them, because so she's going to come over and check that I haven't got any. So I'm grateful for my mum and my dad. If you can kid the kids, I'm sorry, they're having a sleepover because I'm mental. I've been letting Tristan have lots of sleepovers because it's been half term, so yeah, they've got nowhere to be in the morning. So, yeah, if you can hear them, it's because I'm letting them stay up late. Just my boys in general. I love my little guys. And my home office. Because it's enabling me to do more videos in the comfort of my own home at whatever time of day, and I can do it in my dressing gown if I want. I'm not going to write anything for my thoughts page because I haven't particularly got anything on my mind. And then we've got planning for tomorrow, but it's not going to be in this week, it's going to be in this week, because how I do it is the days, whatever week has more days in it. So this has got the 5 days, whereas this one's only got the 2 days. I keep it in with this week. So I'm going back in here. So these are some of the things I've done that. I have messaged my patron. These are, I've changed how I'm doing these. Before it was structured, I had everything in place. Now I'm sort of giving myself a running task list and doing it slightly differently. I was lazy and I didn't put what day this was for, and then the day I had put it for, I didn't really get any of it done anyway, so I've sort of decided it didn't necessarily have to be that day anyway. Now what time? Tristan's going to a birthday party that is from 2 till 4, so in the morning I must get his Sunday. I need to get him a card and present. I'm going to go through this list of things first, of the things that I need to do. I've done that one up. Bring up my pills. I don't know where they are. I know I brought them home. I picked them up, I brought them home, and now I can't find them. So I'm going to have to go on the hunt for my medication before I go to bed, which is going to be fun. So that's something I need to do tonight. Lewis, a birthday card and present. I'm going to move that over there. I'm going to leave that blank. Right, so yes, I need to edit my Arteza videos. They gave me some paint pens, and that's going to be an interesting video. So, Arteza video. I've also made a card for Casey Golden that I'm going to send to her PO box. So it's my first ever proper watercolour little people piece. So I've sort of done it. You'll see the video. I'll upload it soon, but I need to get the card off to her as soon as possible. So I'll do that. Now I can't actually deliver this tomorrow because it's Sunday, but I can sort of write it out and get it all in the envelope and that sort of stuff. So I could do all that prep work, and then hopefully on Monday it will be ready for me to just take it to the post office. YouTube comments. Oh, here they come. Dun, dun, dun. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
We're putting our bikes in the back garden.
Oh, have you left them at the front?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want my bike to get stolen. Wait, are we in the video?
Yes, you are.
Everybody,
Mind yourself.
everybody on YouTube. I just fell over my mum's desk and my best friend was here.
Right, off you go, you nutters. Go and get your bikes in and then go upstairs. It's late.
And my wiener couldn't breathe. You are a psycho. You are crazy. I put my shoesies on. I said I put my shoesies on. Stop being gross.
This is one of the benefits of working from home. Right, YouTube comments. I've been meaning to reply to all the comments from my June plan with me, so I really want to get back to everybody, but I just haven't found the time to sort of have that time to quietly sit with my laptop, just me by myself, to focus. So I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. And I really want to message Debbie. She keeps coming up in all of my plans to message Debbie, and I keep just not getting around to it.
I hope she keeps it there.
Right, listen, when you go up, it's going to be time for bed. So please get into bed. Make sure you're all ready. I'll be up as soon as I finish this to put you to bed, and then lights out, that's it. Everybody sleep. Done, 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 done.
Oh yeah, you should be going to bed now and adios. Bye.
Bye. Go on, let me go, Tristan. Tristan,
Cut.
don't be gross.
Bye bye, wonderful YouTube. Adios. Subscribe. Yeah, now. And leave a link in the description.
So I've done my $20 Patreon. This one's over here, this one's over here, but I'm not going to tick them off yet. The Lewis's card and present and send card to Casey, just in case I don't get that done tomorrow. My skincare spread is something I'm going to be working on, but I'm not going to get to it tomorrow, but I have put it up on my project board so I won't forget that that's in my mind. I struggle with acne and stuff, which is just brilliant. And I'm also a picker. I can't help but pick up my skin. So I'm trying different sort of skincare strategies. So I'm going to make a tracker to help work out what helps my skin the most, and hopefully over time I can notice what's helping with the tracker and then improve upon it. So that's one of the videos up on my project board. Prep for next week's RTPs, which is real-time plan with me's, which is one of these. So the rest of them I will be doing through the next 7 days. Our teaser pens, that's up in there, and the health tracker. I've also made a health tracker for my patrons, and that one needs to go up, but that's not desperate. So I'm just going to give myself these things to do tomorrow because I don't want to overload myself. Because to be honest, I'm not sure how I'm going to be feeling tomorrow, because I'm feeling pretty rough today, and now I've got a pretty bad headache. Could be the children. But yeah, I'm going to go and put them to bed, so wish me luck. And yeah, that's the end of today's real-time plan with me. I'll see you for another one of these next month. Watch my channel for all the videos I've coming up, because they are coming soon. And yeah, I'll look at the state of it. I will see you in the next video. Bye!